Hi Pisces, this is Cece with Cece Rose Tarot, bringing you your October 2019 reading. I went ahead and decided to do Pisces because y'all actually were my #1 view. I put my Libra video out there first in honor of Libra season and Libra's birthdays. You know, I do that each change of zodiac signs, whichever sun sign we're in, I put that video first. Anyways, for returning subscribers, thanks for visiting. Y'all were my #1 viewers in the month of September. And for new people, welcome to my channel. My name is Cece. I am a Libra sun with a Virgo moon and Cancer rising. I do accept personal readings. You can visit my website at ccerosetarot.com. All right, feel free to reach out to me via YouTube if you have a YouTube account. I do check my YouTube inboxes, I think. I don't get too many of them. I don't think a lot of people communicate via YouTube. But anyways, just reach out to me on my website if you would like a personal reading. Anyways, Pisces, what's going on with y'all for the month of October? I got cards popping out. I'm using Miss Cleo's deck, Egyptian themed deck for y'all. And I was going to pull a couple clarifiers if I needed to. But I was going to read tonight either from one of my fairy decks. And I have the Doreen Virtue, but I also have another fairy deck by Brian Stroud, I believe. Another fairy oracle deck. And then I was going to pull a meditation card or a card from my Tai Chi. I have this Tai Chi deck which teaches it doesn't really teach the different Tai Chi moves. It actually gives these different inspirational messages behind Tai Chi. Yeah, I have it right here. So, yeah, Pisces, what's going on? October. Anyways, talking your ear off. I'm pulling 9 cards, okay? First card I had is the 10 of coins. Good for y'all, okay? 10 of coins. Last month, we had some obsession, excuse me. People obsessed. Side chicks, side men. That's from some of y'all Pisces. That's how the reading was coming off, that there were people outside influences that were kind of obsessed with y'all. That was for the month of September. So what's going on now? Okay. All right. Let's look at the first card. Like I said, y'all got the 10 of coins. A lot of stability. A lot of y'all are cool right now when it comes to finances, when it comes to home life, when it comes to having balance within your relationships. You or your mate might be accumulating a lot of wealth right now, a lot of success. A lot of focus within the household is stable. So whatever you worked on, the fruits of your labor, a lot of y'all have nothing to worry about when it comes to finances, when it comes to wealth. If you are one and you've had some challenges or anything, then this is the show in the month of October, in Libra season, basically, that loving energy will be supporting your home. So no matter what type of friction that you've had in your life or lives, there's a lot of balance within the household with the 10 of coins, a lot of compensation coming in, just balance, a lot of wealth. You'll be able to share your abundance with your children, with your family, with your mate, or you might have, like I said, some of you are dealing with somebody that is very successful and very well off financially. So a lot of y'all are being backed and supported by someone else. It doesn't necessarily have to be your wealth, but to begin a reading off like this, some of you already are pretty okay in the finance department and wealth department. So that's nothing to be concerned with in the month of October. Now, when it comes to situations surrounding wealth, though, however, I'm seeing the 5 of Swords, and then I'm seeing the 4 of Cups. Pisces, I don't know what y'all unsure about, but I see some unsurety about this situation, okay? The 5 of Cups, it says battles. He's just recently fought a battle or was in battle. And the 4 of Cups, I said 5 of Cups, I'm sorry, 5 of Swords. 4 of Cups is an emotional card. It represents Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio energy, that emotional energy. So something surrounding the situation that keeps y'all probably in a little anxiety. Some of y'all, again, like I said, some of y'all are codependent on one another for finances, or you're, with someone Maybe it can be someone you're on a lease with. Maybe it can be a situation where you have to financially depend on them. And although it's okay, there's really probably nothing to worry about. There is probably a lot of abundance there. There's still some type of unsurety with you, or this can be your mate surrounding that situation. Some of you probably want to feel more secure in that situation. When it comes to balancing out finances, some of you have probably a little anxiety built up. You know, being codependent on another person, having somebody fully support you, sometimes leaves you in an unsurety situation. If that's not the case, then some of you are just not feeling, how would I say? When I see this card, I think about being in limbo, but it's also not a lot of communication. So when it comes, there's a such thing as financial infidelity. Matter of fact, I think I read that most couples divorce for that. So what I'm seeing here is, yeah, finances and home and stability might be okay. Financial infidelity possibly, which keeps you or your mate kind of feeling emotionally unsure about situations. What I mean by financial infidelity is there's a lot of wealth abundance, there's a lot of balance there, taking care of business here, but are you being kept in the dark about certain things? Or maybe you feel like you need to have more access to things. Maybe you need to, there's still just some anxiety, because it looks like you are backed and supported by someone, or this is the other person's energy that you might be a Pisces man listening, or a masculine energy, and you are the primary supportive person for that person. This sometimes puts them in limbo, that they have to 100% depend on you. Maybe maybe they feel unsure because you're not legally married. Maybe that's where the unsurety comes in. Maybe emotionally, they're not all the way 100% complete in whatever they're pursuing, but they feel emotionally unsure about building all this wealth. And it looks like what I'm seeing, this is the reason why I have the Hierophant. They want marriage. They desire marriage, like I said. Hierophant, or you might desire this. You want to ensure that this is balanced, and the unsurety emotionally comes from contracts. Hierophant is contracts. So a lot of you want it legit. Whether you're just relationship-wise, you're dating someone, you're considering moving in with each other, or considering buying property together. Maybe they're considering this with you. I do see that possibly that they might be coming towards you with a commitment, or wanting to commit. If that's not the case, then a lot of you are negotiating contracts at this time, doing business deals, investments, and that's why a lot of this fruits of your labor is here. It's probably why some of you have some anxiety, have some emotional anxiety because of the contracts and commitments that you have. If you're not in a relationship, if that's not pertaining to relationship, but but then again, a lot of you want to secure your foundation. And if you're in a serious relationship, some of you are feeling that you need to take the next step, or maybe this, like I said, this is the interchangeable, the energy of the next person. Maybe it's them feeling like this, feeling emotionally unsure about things, feeling that they have blockages in communication with you. However, there is still, there's balance here. It looks good on the outside. But a lot of different contractual agreements might be taking place in the month of October for you. Changes in different situations. With that being said, I see favorable outcomes. I have the Four Staffs, which is a party card. I call this the party card. It is a fire element. Staffs is Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. But it represents just having fun and just partying and letting loose and feeling it, feeling the fruits of your labor. So with that being said, if you do decide to take on a big contract, or sign some type of lease agreement, or sign some marriage agreement, marriage license, whatever big step you decide to take, looks like a lot of you have probably a lot of anxiety around that. Some of you are probably planning weddings, planning things, doing things of that nature. But overall, I see that you'll be happy. You'll be happy to commit. With the Two of Staffs, I'm seeing that possibly a vacation is being planned, that they might want to elope. I see Hierophant, celebration, then traveling. Eloping is possible. If not eloping, just getting away and celebrating the fruits of your labor. Okay? A lot of you just have a lot of just anxiety and unsurety about situations. Sometimes when things are going so good, we put up those walls. But setting out towards, things that you've wanted to do. A lot of you are interested in traveling overseas, visiting a historic historic ancient sites that you've never been to before. Setting out on adventures that you have never thought possible. This person you're with, or the person that you desire to spend this time with, whether it be a friend or the person you're dating or the person you're with, wants to celebrate with you, wants to have a lot of fun with you. With the higher fun, once contracts and everything is solid, and solid for you, because that's very important to a lot of you Pisces, that things be written in stone. A lot of you, even though you're a water sign, and they always associate Pisces with emotions, the subconscious. A lot of Pisces are very practical, and a lot of Pisces want shit taken care of flat out, and then you can enjoy yourself. And it looks like in October, once agreements are made with the Hierophant, that you'll be able to experience an inflow of energy that will cause you to want to celebrate, to set out on journeys and adventures, and take trips that you've never took before, or just do things that you've never did before. Okay? All right, Pisces. The next three cards I have is the Three of Staffs. Again, look. Three of Staffs, Two of Staffs are similar cards to me, because they both look as if they're looking towards, in this card, he's looking towards the sunset. He doesn't exactly see the shore or anything. And in this card, he's looking towards the moon. So, but they're both set out on journeys. They're looking forward. They're looking for and setting out on adventures that they have always felt powerful and passionate about. There's a lot of fire that ignites this adventure. So this is your energy in the month of October, that you want to see things that you've never seen before. A lot of you are in that energy, okay? With the Knight of Swords, I do see that a lot of you have made clear-cut decisions as far as what you want to, a lot of you are very set on living out your dreams and aspirations and doing things that you've never did before, jumping out there towards passionate pursuits. If it's visiting a country and helping nonprofits, if it's but it has to do a lot with setting forth, I want to say traveling and getting out there. Whether it's just visiting family you haven't met before, or a lot of you got a checklist, a bucket list. Okay? In October, you have, with the Knight of Swords, set these really kind of short-term goals as to what you want to do. You realize that procrastination and putting it off will not bring it quickly, so a lot of you want to act quickly with the Knight of Swords. And that's the message that you're going to be delivering to people, that I've thought of what I want to do, and this is what I want to do. I've made up my mind, and I've developed a lot of discipline in order for me to set out on these adventures. Okay? The final card out of this reading I have is the World card. So this confirms that the World card is travel, is abundance, is seeing more, experiencing more. I love when I get the World card. The World card, and then y'all got this. Like, a lot of you will have the means to do what you want to do. Okay? A lot of you have the means to do what you want to do. With the World card, there's abundance, there's wealth, there's everything, all the elements, there's love. All of that is flowing in. So there's no need to have any anxiety anymore. A lot of you have to learn to allow to trust. And it looks like in October, a lot of you will be doing that. Just trusting. Trusting the laws of physics, trusting the laws of the universe, trusting God, trusting. And with that being said, you get the world, you get everything. So you will have a lot of delivery of good luck, good opportunities. Being spoiled, most definitely. When I see a lot of traveling with the World card, there's a lot of spoiling coming in with that. A lot of, let me cater to you, let me take care of you. But a lot of you are on journeys of seeing more and experiencing more. This is your mindset. Whether you're a couple, in a relationship, not in a relationship, single, it doesn't matter, what your situation is. I'm speaking to all Pisces out there. A lot of you are ready for something new and ready to experience something new. And if it's traveling the world to unknown places, and I'm not saying everybody's built on that, because some of y'all might be just traveling locally or wherever, not too far. Maybe y'all don't want to do all that. But it might, with the world card, I see that a lot of you want to experience things you've never experienced before, okay? And I feel y'all, Pisces. So, that's a great reading. I don't really need clarifiers. I'm just going to pull from my Doreen Virtual deck and just give a goodbye message. And not goodbye, but see you later. We don't say goodbye, right? We say see you later because y'all come back, right? So I want to give a message to let you go with, and because I didn't really need any clarifiers. Your reading is really great. So set out on those journeys. If that's what you've been thinking about, the universe is communicating through me with the cards. And remember, this is for entertainment purposes only and informational purposes. But spiritually, my connection is very passionate, And when I interpret these messages, I do it from the heart. I don't have a script or nothing. No script, nothing. Anyway, let's see what fairies want to know, I said fairies want to know. What the fairies want you to know. Excuse me. Okay, Pisces, because that was a great reading. Check off your bucket list. Get started now. Why wait till tomorrow? I feel you. That's the attitude y'all got. And, my rising sign is Cancer. And that's your sister sign. So I have that water in my chart. And I believe that when you are a water sign, you feel things before they manifest, but you feel it more than other people. You feel it so vividly. So a lot of you have seen it and felt it, what you will be doing, and a lot of you know what you're going to be doing. You're dead set on it. That's why you have high values and stability. High values and someone. If you're a woman, you take pride in a man being a great provider for you. Pisces women are mermaids. I tell people that. Get a Pisces woman. They love to be spoiled. You're going to have to spoil them. That's what a mermaid is. What is a mermaid? A mermaid has goddess energy, Mermaids need to be pampered. And mermaids like to sit in the tub all the time and just like a mermaid. I know a lot of Pisces who say they like to take to stay in water all the damn time. Whether it's go swimming or whatever. So. Okay, so I pulled the 3 cards from my Fairy Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue that I'm going to let you leave with. I have beautiful cards for you. It says Queen of Spring. Okay, let's see. See her? She's really beautiful. Queen of Spring. And it says brilliant, loyal, talented, friendly. Believe in yourself. Wonderful people want to help you. Maintain a balance between work and home life. So again, I said that in the beginning of the reading. There's a lot of supportive energy around you. And it looks like you are seeking that balance between work and professionalism and home life. That's why I see that a lot of you want to travel and do things and have the mobility to do those type of things and spend that time probably with your children or your loved one, or some of you are working on having children. But the fairies are urging you to really believe in yourself and know that if you have a lot of supportive energy around you, that it's legit. It's 100. People want to help you. Okay, and I have the 6 of Spring. Okay, it says wonderful news is on its way. Smart choices that bring great rewards, success, and public recognition. So in October, some of you are going to get some news, okay? Some of you are going to be highlighted, whether it be in your career or whether it be in your business, whether it be whatever you're doing, you will be highlighted for what you've been doing, okay? If you've been waiting to receive some great news, hoping that it's great news, and it looks like the fairies are confirming that whatever news you've been waiting on in October, you will be very satisfied with that. It says success and public recognition. So a lot of you will be honored and be recognized for a lot of your, I would say, high productiveness. A lot of you are very highly productive, highly successful, and you'll be recognized on all levels. And some of it might come as a surprise to you. But if you've been waiting on some news, then the fairies is confirming that October, yeah, that's going to go down for you. Now, Seven of Spring says be assertive. Don't look back at all. Don't back down from what you believe. Courageously stand up for yourself. So, if that's why that anxiety was there a little bit and emotional anxiety was there, y'all Pisces always stand up for themselves. So the fairies is confirming it's okay to check people at their front door before they walk in, and the Pisces will do that. I got Pisces friends, I already know. Check their asses at the front door if they need to be checked. A lot of you are dead set on your dreams, your aspirations, your goals, how you want your life to be. You are the mermaid. If you're a man listening, then you exhibit that energy of the water element, having control over your emotions. See, that's the benefit of being a water sign. You control and govern emotions. So you're really good at checking people at the front door if they need it. It's telling you be assertive. The fairy is telling you be assertive and dealing in all situations. So if you felt like you had to speak up about certain situations, or if financial infidelity, like I mentioned in the beginning, don't keep anything from me. I don't care how much money we got or whatever you have been speaking up about. It says stand up for yourself. Okay, it's confirming. The fairies are saying you have done nothing wrong. Okay. All right, I hope all of you enjoy my reading. Please return for your love reading for the month of October. I'll be back soon. Again, thank you and take care.